I have a question, Stuart.
Yes, Paul.
Does it help to visualize that the hara opens, or is it too much the mind who speaks?
No. Not thinking about the hara opening, but just bringing your attention. And you can
Yes,
visualize a lotus flower opening. You can visualize something, and that will really
or a
help.
gate opening or so. That helps.
A gate opening?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it is a
I'm
gate, but yeah, whatever works. You know, I don't know.
okay,
It could
but visualizing helps a bit.
be a
Can help.
jar of jam that you open. You know, I mean, as long as you get it open, that's the only thing.
Okay, okay. I was curious.
But don't think about it. If you think about it, that is in your head. If you just visualize it, opening, flower, a gate, whatever it is, you know, that's a different kind of energy.
Okay.
Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask?
Sure. Hi, Stuart.
Hi, Larry.
When you're trying to create change in your life or you feel stuck, when is it beneficial to look at the past and to dig and perhaps find the root of something? And
You know, I'm not adverse to that, Larry. If that works and helps you, then do it, you know, but don't get caught up in the past. Just go to whatever the root is, the source of the problem. And if it helps you work on yourself today, I have no problems with that, you know? But my problem is that people, they go into the past and they start hanging around there, you know? And that doesn't work because the past is, you know, it's like a shadow, it's dead, it doesn't exist anymore. And I always say the only way we can visualize the past, you know, is through the way we live in the present. So if you can go back to a certain point in time and space and find the root of a problem, you know, then the best thing to do would be to draw that root of the problem into your chakra system and just transform it into energy. If you start thinking about it, you just, you know, you just get lost. So there's nothing wrong with that. Going into past lives, but not as a holiday, you know, a way of spending your time and then boasting, I was Napoleon, and, you know, 18 lifetimes ago. And, you know, I've yet to meet the person who kind of polished Napoleon's boots. I've met a lot of Napoleons in my life. But, you know, you do these things and they can be of assistance of how to work out your life in the present.
thank you.
You're welcome. Does anyone, excuse me, have a question? I mean, look, I'm a very simple school, you know, whatever works. What really works, not that you think works or you're manufacturing something in your brain but that really works to help you change and get past blocks in your life in the moment. I'm 100% for it. It could be therapy, whatever it is, you know, whatever helps a person. I'm not against it. I'm not going to put down these things. I have a problem with people that, you know, they go into their past lives or their past, and then they spend all their time, you know, proselytizing about it. And, oh my God, I was this, I was that. And they're living in the past, and that is not the purpose of that. Purpose is to find what particular incident happened there and then draw it into the present, into the chakra below the navel, and transform the blocks that have been, you know, keeping you from changing and functioning for years. The whole purpose of this is to develop the capacity to truly instigate change in ourselves, that we don't become stagnant inside, that the energy is evolving, growing, and then our external life manifests this. Because if we're changing inside, the things around us are going to change also in a good way. We begin to see the people in our lives in a much deeper way. Understand? We begin to accept life in a much more profound way. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? I mean, I really believe that we have to learn to make everything work for us. And by that, I don't mean we get richer than somebody else, or we, do some kind of deal where we outsmart somebody. I'm talking about everything that we do and that happens to us should give us a clue about exactly how we have to get closer to God, closer to spiritual enlightenment. Does anyone else have a question? I hope this is clear because suddenly we interact with the world differently. And that kind of interaction really helps us to open that gate that leads to spiritual enlightenment. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? Okay. I always end these classes because the way I've been doing it in the last few months, because I honestly and truly have such a deep gratitude for everyone that attends these classes. And I have the gratitude because all of you are doing your part in helping me to grow and get closer to my spiritual enlightenment to God. And I can't tell you, how my heart opens and the kind of gratitude I feel for the presence of people in these meditations. So God bless you all and thank you. And I only hope to God that they help you as much as they're helping me. And that, we continue these classes and people continue to grow because of their attendance in these classes. So bless you all. Thank you. And there'll be a class on Sunday. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Stuart.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Good evening.